Good morning. Welcome to Workforce Skills with John Morse. Another beautiful day out here in Phoenix, Arizona. And I got a beautiful audience here with me. I am promoting the women of PHP Commercial Painting today. This is our company. These are our people. I wanted to do something a little bit different. And it's amazing how many women are out there in construction. And so our goal today is kind of get it out there and let you know that women can do this too. It's not just a man's world. So women are just as strong, if not better painters than the men that work for me. The girls that are with me today, we have office staff, we have painters in the field, a little bit of everything. We've even got a baby in here. So we're going to try and keep it quiet so she stays calm and hopefully not cries. But just sitting here, I'm looking at her, I'm thinking, we got to get her a PHP shirt. We got to make her a PHP junior. So the future generation of PHP commercial painting. So, it's interesting over the years when I first started this business. I in the beginning, I didn't have women working for me. When I was in construction years ago, there wasn't women out there painting. It just didn't happen. If they did, they were more of the artist style, or they're doing murals or detailed stuff. But what I've seen from you women in here is you guys are amazing painters. You're amazing employees. And even the office girls, they help keep the guys in line. So I think some of you are giving the guys a run for their money out there as far as painting and what they're doing. A couple of you, I've had you on previous podcasts, so you've gotten to share your story. But, I want to talk about what it's like for you out there painting. Melissa, we'll start with you. You're out there working. You've been working for us, for 6 months now?
No, 8 months.
8 months,
Yep.
Longer than I realized.
Okay.
And for everything I hear, you are a rock star out there. You're out working the mid. What is it about painting, and what's your passion with this, and what keeps you going every day?
Honestly, John, when you came to New Freedom and you taught the class, I really didn't think that I had a chance to get in, but you showed me different, and you gave me respect. You liked my handshake. You gave it back. When you hired me, I was super excited, and I never want to take steps backwards. So I look up to how you live your life, and I look up to the people here that treat me like family. I've never had that. And it just gives me a better drive to be better than the day before, or better than the next person coming in, so that I can show them the right way.
That's awesome. So when it comes to painting, what's one of your struggles that you need to get better at? And how are you going to accomplish that?
Honestly, talking to people is rough for me, hard for me, because I'm very brash. We'll just say it like that. And giving direction rather than telling them what to do is my next goal in life. To learn how to politically correctly say, get off your phone.
Okay.
And do it nicely, in a nice manner. So ChatGPT and Google is helping me with that, and so are these ladies, so that I can be a better team lead and superintendent later in life.
Nice. That's awesome. It's I think some of your growth in the company is also due to the other women in this room that have helped you. I know Jade here works in the office, and she's helped you get into another program. It's Jade, I almost feel like you're kind of the person that keeps everybody together. Every time there's a problem with one of the girls or they're struggling, you seem to jump right in and help them. What is it about the women here that makes you want to help them so much? What is that drive that
I just want them to be successful. I want them to know their value. Coming from where we come from, we don't sometimes, or we lose it. And so me having mine back, I've always believed in empowering women. People in general, be kind, but women specifically. And the women here are amazing women, and they deserve to feel proud and accomplishment and confidence. And so if I can help in any way.
Yeah. It doesn't matter the background or where they come from.
It doesn't.
How much time they spent in prison or on the streets.
Doesn't matter if you've never been.
Yeah. I know there's a couple here that have not been locked up, but I think prior to us recording here, we were discussing the amount of years amongst everybody. What was it? It was
61 and a half.
61 and a half years locked up. I'm not even that old. It's amazing to see that much time locked up, and then to see the success that you guys are having right now, and where you're at in your lives, whether it's addiction, whether it's off the streets. It doesn't matter where you come from. The thing you're looking at is what's in front of you, and you keep moving forward. It's put the past in the past. Not everybody's been in prison. Couple of you girls, Marianne, you haven't been to prison, but you've been
to county jail.
You've dealt with addiction. Does working in construction, does it help your sobriety? How does that play an effect?
Yes. I actually didn't even think I'd ever be painting. I was signed up for framing at New Freedom, and somebody talked me into going into painting instead. And I thank God every day for that, because now I have a purpose. I have a passion. I now found my career. And I always said when I was in the struggle, I just need to find something that motivates me more than this, and I've learned I have to motivate myself, every day I have to get up and look in the mirror and be like, it's going to be a great day. Regardless of things are going to happen, you have things, accidents happen, or you make mistakes, you use the wrong color or something like that. But you just got to roll with it. You've got to embrace it, because if there's one thing that's constant with recovery and with the world is change, and it's ever evolving, and I just think that for me, being a painter now, it's like I have something to be proud of, instead of just, oh, I'm sober, I'm clean. Yeah, that's great. But, what else are you doing with your life? I've done the sober thing before, but I never had a purpose, and it gives me a purpose every day.
That's awesome. I started working at New Freedom 4 years ago with the very first class, and you are the first person ever to memorize our mission statement as we do the application. So that was amazing.
Yeah.
Since then, I brag about you to every class.
Have we had anybody else do it?
We have. There's one in there right now that's recited. He's got it memorized, and hopefully he follows in your footsteps. So that's amazing.
That's awesome. I knew I had to do something. I'm short. I'm scared of heights, and I'd never painted a day in my life.
So I had to stand out in some way. And then after that, I just knew I better do a good job at whatever I'm doing. So
but you're killing it out there. Yeah. It's amazing. You're doing a great job. That's the one thing with I feel like the women in this company have a better eye for detail than half the men that work for us. So you guys are doing a great job. So you mentioned somebody convinced you to join a paint class and get out of the framing class. Who might that be? Brianna?
That would be me. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for the hand up. You have given me an opportunity to see life in a different perspective of what I'm used to. Mm-hmm. Because of the lifestyle that I lived, wasn't very productive. And this challenge is so rewarding to me and is giving me so much tranquility within myself and personal growth. My sobriety is helping with my sobriety a lot. Just knowing that I have, like Karen says, a purpose to be somewhere tomorrow, somebody needing you. Because needing the people to work, so that means a lot to me. And it's giving me a different insight of how I do things in my life. Still go through a lot of struggles, but the main moral of it is knowing that I have a 9 to 5 and I'm going to grow and make a career out of it. And I love it. It's taught me patience, something I do not have. But to know that when you're painting, it to me it's my music. It's become my music, and that's the only thing in life that's suit my soul. So like, PHP has become a big part of me, and I will not fail it.
You're part of family now. This isn't family.
It has been my family, and when things got overwhelming for me, and I didn't have no one to turn to, because I'm a very isolated person. I don't know how to communicate. I called Jade, asking for a peace of mind. She came and picked me up a weekend. Just hung out. That right there, that shows the hand up situation that you're always telling us. And a lot of us don't have that from the background we come from. We're used to people always taking, not giving a crap about your future or what you're doing with yourself that's going to better you.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Yeah, I'm very grateful for PHP and for the friends that I've made and that I've had. It's been a friendship that I've had for multiple years while I was incarcerated. And to reunite with that friend, and that friendship, it was never gone. It's beautiful, and to see that person grow with you in the company, it's amazing. And it gives me faith and hope that I got this.
Keep doing it. Doing a great job. Yeah, and plus we're moving you and Chad together on a job where you're really killing it out there on the line laser doing the parking lot striping.
That's my new baby.
Keep doing it. I love watching this growth in you. It's really been amazing. It's exciting for me to be on this journey with each and every one of you, to watch where you've come from and what you've done. And I know there's certain times where I've got to discipline you guys. I got to bring you back, or we got to have some hard conversations, but that's the business side of it. There's also the friendship side of it and the mentor side of it too. It's interesting with the company. I feel like I'm the father of everybody. I feel like everybody's my kids. It's been a fun journey for me too.
Yeah, on how many of us do look at you like that.
Sure, I can only imagine. And for one of you in here, your father works here. And so he's kind of gotten you your job here with Larisha. And so I bet you never knew you'd be a painter, huh?
No, I didn't. I never had a job before. So
Really?
Right. So it's on my first job, and it's actually, I like it. Yeah. It's like soothing. I call it my therapy. Yeah. So it really helps me get through the, like, when I'm stressed or something. I use it for coping. It's like a coping skill.
Wow.
Yeah. And then this one right here.
You got a cute baby there. That's the future of PHP right there.
Yep.
Yes, we're definitely going to get her a little PHP shirt. Got it.
Hard hat.
Oh, that would be good. A little mini hard hat. There you go.
Yeah.
No, and I know you work with your father out there, and your father's a tough person. He is one of the hardest workers I know out there. He is more dedicated to PHP than anybody I know. I mean, he eats, bleeds, breathes PHP. And he's the type of person, when we're having problems with someone, we put him with him. It's like either make or break him. Yep. And what's it like working with your father? Is that difficult?
It was, but it's in a good way. It's in a good way. It wasn't like, I didn't take anything personal. Work is work, and at home, that's when he knows how to separate it from work to home. And then, so I'm like, it was hard at first for me, but then I was like, okay, when he broke it down, I'm like, I just take my job serious, like I'm passionate about my job. So don't take personal. I'm on your death row, but at work, I'm boss. At home, I'm dad. I'm like, hey. So he made me cry first time we started, but I'm just sensitive. That little bit is, and I'm still working on my feelings and how to not be so sensitive and take, even like somebody yelling at me just regularly, I get sensitive. It's nothing, it's just me.
Well,
But it helps he helps build character. Yes, very much so.
And don't feel bad that your dad made you cry, because I've seen him make grown men cry.
I'm going to say he has that effect on.
Does. First it there for the living. Your dad is the type, he's gonna find out what you're made of. So I really respect him. And one thing you said there is he's able to separate work from personal.
Yes.
And that's where, even with myself, with everybody in this room, there comes a point to where you have to, there's times where I'm your boss and I'm talking to you. And then there's other times where I'm your friend or I'm your mentor, I'm going to talk to you. And I think for me, it's easy to find that line, and I can separate it. But I think for some people in the company, and even some of you in this room at different times have had to deal with this with me. And it's, I think, coming from the background we come from, it's hard to figure that out. And you're still learning about yourself and trying to learn to separate those two things, because we've never had to in the past. And now you have to. So once you understand that, like your father's done, it's amazing, the transformation. So keep doing it out there. Keep killing it. You're doing such a good job.
I appreciate it.
So no, it's been amazing having you on board with us. So yeah, and I love your dad. He's a great dude. Gets on my nerves sometimes. We have those hard conversations too. So no, it's amazing. So no, Amber, let's talk about you for a minute. You just came through the front door one day and we hired you. I think it was through one of the organizations I'm a community partner with.
Yeah, through Airwit.
Yeah, you started as a painter with us, and you're now in the office working with the estimators and drawing. I will never forget the day last year. We were a little bit slow at the time. We were between some big jobs, and guys and girls weren't getting their full 40 hours. I remember you walked through the door, sitting in my office. I heard you up front. I think you might have been talking to Jane. And I came up there and you told me, John, I'll clean the floors. I'll clean the bathrooms. I'll do whatever it takes. I just need to work. And I walked in the next office. I told the guys, make sure she's on a schedule every day from there. And you just don't stop. What drives you? What keeps you going like this?
What drives me is I just want to be better than I've been my whole life. I haven't done things right a lot, and I've failed a lot, and I've let my failures break me. And so now I just try to learn from when I mess up or make a mistake. I want to be with my daughter. I want to be with my dad, my family. I want to have those relationships that I've messed up for many, many years. That's what drives me. That's what keeps me going every day.
Yeah.
And I'm learning what I'm capable of now. You're showing me things I'm capable of that I never would have thought. Like you don't make me do anything I don't want to do, but you push me to step out of my comfort zone. And that's helped me grow so much, like so much. I've done things that I never would have even imagined I could do.
That's amazing. And are you enjoying working in the office?
I am. At first, I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to like this. But I was so grateful because I called you and I was like, look, I just want to know if I can have a job after I'm back from my surgery and get better. And you told me, no, you were going to put me in the office and you're going to make sure I still got a paycheck and you're going to make sure I still worked. That was like the biggest blessing ever to me because I was thinking, how am I going to make money from my couch after my injury? So I like working hands-on. I like doing, hard labor. So coming in the office was a little different for me, but I'm adjusting. Everyone here has made it so great for me. So helpful. And staring at a computer is a little hard sometimes for that long, but I think that's the most challenging part about it.
Yeah. Well, I've heard you on the phone talk with the general contractors, and you're very good at it, believe it or not. You're natural. I know it's difficult right now. We got you back in a corner office in the very back of everything, but we are building a new office for all the estimators. Everybody's going to be in the same room. It's going to be a much tighter, cleaner area for you guys. So I'm looking forward to that. So as long as these electricians get stuff done for us so we can start framing or start putting sheetrock up. So good. Chastity, it's you came to us, I think, through Arrowhead as well.
Well,
Yes. You were struggling finding solid work out there. What was your journey like before you came from where you were at to PHP, as far as, because it was a struggle for you to find a job.
Right. Because I've been out 2 years in January, and I spent a year and a half just working for temp agencies, getting up every morning, leaving, you have to, as those shifts come in or posted to those temp agencies, you have to pick them up. So it's a hustle every day, picking up a job, making sure you have a job to go to that next morning. And it was rough. So having Arrowhead get a hold of you, and then walking in, and I did the interview with Josh and Greg, and they hired me on the spot, and I love it. I've been here every day.
Don't plan on going anywhere. Right. I know there was a moment, and I don't want to get in too personal, but there was a moment in the beginning that it was mentioned to you that somebody didn't want you to work with all these ex-felons and need to get on with your life, get away from this. But it's probably been better for you here.
Well, and it was always my plan to stay involved with, women coming that are in prison or coming out of prison. And, I was a teacher inside for so long that it became a passion to help women grow, find your passion, find what drives you. And I see that in all these ladies every day that I'm here. And, and Jade, she doesn't skip beat when there's something going on. She's like, well, what do you think? And I'm like, well, we'll figure it out. And so, you know what I mean? Like they don't realize, but they're part of my drive too.
That's awesome. And you do a lot of data entry for us. You input all the leads that come in for our estimated department. That's a full-time job in itself.
Can be sometimes.
And you got to deal with the guys in the estimated department. How do you handle those guys in there? Do you keep
I have to put my foot down a lot, and I just have to tell them this is the way it's going to be. Like, this is the process, and this is the process we're going to follow. So, they're not as easy as it is to but we get through it, and they're killing it, and they've gotten so much better since, they're killing it back there.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Amber's killing it.
Yeah, I can't wait to get you guys all in one area though. It's being built there. Yes, a lot of shenanigans go on back there. Susanna, you've been here for quite some. How long have you worked for us now?
About a year and 8 months.
Year and 8 months. You know, there's one thing. I really never had a lot of conversations with you. I know you come in on Saturdays when we do our life skills sometimes, but you are the one person that it seems like I hear that everybody wants to work with. All the guys, it's you're the go-to. If they want stuff done and they want someone that's going to work hard, they're asking for you. How have you been painting a long time, or is this your first painting job? Where did your painting experience start?
I've been painting for 9 years,
Okay.
so had experience. I started with my kid's father.
Okay.
He painted for about 20 years, and then he wanted to become self-employed. So from there, he didn't have someone else to work with him. So he said, why don't you join me? So I'm like, okay, we have the income together. And that was when I had my last daughter. And I went to work with him, and he showed me everything. I'd seen him work like for years before, but I wasn't always hands-on. But yeah, I mean, he was the one that taught me. He passed away during COVID. So after COVID, it was hard to go back to painting because that's what he would do. He was the boss. But there was a company that we worked for together. So someone talked to that company, and they hired me, and they gave me a chance. I was with them for about 2 years, and then I was with another company for about 2 years, and that's when I came over. Their work got low. That's when I came here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we really enjoy having you here. It's like I said, it's all the guys want to work with you. You do a great job out there.
And the girls.
And the girls. It's interesting. All the guys want to work with you girls. They all ask for you on their crews. It's interesting. You guys are shining more than anybody else. You know, obviously I saved the best for last because it's my wife. I can't leave her out of this because she's part of the women of PHP. You've worked here now for how long? Huh?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Seems like forever, doesn't it?
It's yeah.
So
it's been a minute. I don't know. 2 years, 3?
Something like that. I don't even know anymore. Seems like forever. Yeah. So, for you working with this company around a bunch of guys, and you're in the office and dealing with all us men, seeing these women working out there. I mean, how does it make you feel seeing our company grow and the women that work for us?
Sorry. I think it's excellent. Women rock. We know what it takes to work hard, to accomplish, especially with families, especially with the women who have kids, home life. They're working full time. That's a hard job. It's not easy. I know it's not easy for you all out there because, I mean, especially at summertime, and you're outside, you work hard all day, have to go home and support your family after that. It's like any full-time job really for women, but I think it's a little bit harder being a painter, working out there in the state.
Oh, definitely.
It's amazing. It's awesome to see and hear, because I hear all the things at our morning meetings about how well the girls out there are working, how they like them on their teams and whatnot. So it's excellent.
I think this is living proof right here that women could do anything a man could do, if not better. And I enjoy having you guys working for the company. I love this group. I think it's amazing. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, get all the girls together and do this. It's kind of been in the back of my mind. I've been talking to Josh about recording this. So I really appreciate all you guys coming in here. I know it's early in the morning right now. We started recording at 6 in the morning, and you guys still got to go out and work. I know, Melissa, you were on the job all night last night. So killing it out there. I'm hearing great things. Plus, you had a chance to get out there and spray a little bit last night, too. So good job. Now, the baby started to cry. So I think that's key to wrap up here. But, I really appreciate you guys. And one thing I want to say to anybody out there is, if you're watching this, believe and know that women can do this. There are women in construction. And I'm telling you, if you're a business out there and you want to change your environment for a better environment, hire some women. You will watch your company grow. That they do phenomenal work. Hats off to everybody here. I'm amazed. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you, Josh.
Stay hungry, guys.